Gukesh D became the world's youngest chess champion at the age of 18, making us Indians so proud. But the one thing that I noticed is as soon as he gets out of the tournament hall, he goes and gives like a big hug to his dad. And as sweet as a moment it is, it also helped me remember about how important a parent's role is in giving wings to their child's dreams. And with that, and the fact that some of you continue to ask me if I had the support of my parents when I went into Femina Miss India in 2022, came the idea of this video. By the end of this video, you will not just learn how to convince your parents where you are going wrong, but also a little bit about my personal story. So if that sounds interesting, then stay tuned. For the ones who are new here, hi, I am Lekh Uthaya. I am a Bangalore-based influencer. I am a model as well as a former Femina Miss India state winner. And as every other video, this video also has a chapter. We are going to be discussing 6 things, which includes the reasons why you probably aren't getting the support, certain mistakes that you're making, certain tactics that will help, as well as my personal story. And these are 6 chapters, very interesting. Let's quickly get on to it. Before we go ahead, make sure to check out all of my social media channels. They are linked in the description. Along with that, we have just started a WhatsApp community, which is already with 100 members. We discuss all of our goals and we hold each other accountable, and we do weekly check-ins to make 2025 the best year yet. So if you are interested, go check that in the description as well. The first chapter is the reasons for lack of support. Before we understand कि क्या tactics हैं जो हमें अपनाना चाहिए to make sure that our parents come onto our side, we need to first understand the reasons why they might not be supporting, so there's less resentment and a better understanding to help get your point across. The first one is the fear of the unknown. Okay, let's imagine कि आपके parents बोल रहे हैं that they are going on a month-long trip to a safari where there are man-eating tigers and there will be no communication and no support and no one in your family has ever done this, and they're like हमें बस मन कर रहा है because it's been very passionate project of mine, so I am going. Would you be someone who'd be like हाँ जाओ हमारा पूरा support है तुम्हारे साथ, just like go? You wouldn't, right? You would be scared. And that's exactly how they feel. Of course, this is an extreme comparison, but in their minds, the industry that you're getting into, if they are not aware of it, if no one around in your family has been in it, or if someone has been in and has had a bad experience, that probably just scares them and they don't want you to go into a place जहाँ पे उनको कुछ समझ नहीं है, जहाँ पे वो समझेंगे कि जैसे कि आप अपना रास्ता खो जाओगे. The second reason is that control has become a habit. Just imagine they have been taking decisions for you, from deciding which is the first little pant color that you should be wearing when you were a baby, all the way till the schools that you're going into, funding for your colleges, and just everything. And after that, suddenly, when you start to say that, hey, I want to do this, that just seems like they're losing control. You know, they have a feeling कि वो हाथ से निकल रहा है, and it's a fear of like, oh, you know, I don't know how to get this person to listen to me anymore. And that usually happens during the teenage years, and parents honestly are not equipped to understand that phase of our life. The next is societal pressure. ये तो हम सबको पता ही है. Just like we seek social media validation, for example, right? In fact, fun story, there is apparently like a certain profile on Instagram that at just rupees 99 gets people to tag certain stories. For example, if I'm that fake account, I will probably go to a Coldplay concert, and if the person has paid me 99, मैं उनको उनका Instagram tag करूंगी ताकि वो repost कर पाए, ताकि उनके followers को लगे कि वो भी Coldplay concert में गए हुए हैं. Do you understand how crazy we are to get social validation at this point on social media? Because we have such FOMO and we want to be accepted by everything that's around us. Similarly, log kya kahenge, for them social media is not the thing, it's the relatives, it's the people that they work with. They want validation there, and their validation comes from knowing that the child has taken up a conventional path and wahan pe wo, he's climbing the corporate ladder and she's getting to be heading certain projects, etc. They don't understand you going into modeling, you going into pageantry, you going into the entertainment space. For them, that lacks social media validation. You get it? It's equivalent to you your phone being taken away. You know how you will get like super lost? Similarly, the child choosing a path that's not theirs is their version of phone being taken away, and it just feels equally like ground shaking for them. In next chapter, we will understand what you are doing wrong. The first one is fighting them. I think emotional outbursts that we get when they really don't understand us and we fight them is just the worst thing that you can do, because see, they are obviously very resistant to change, right? And you fighting them is just going to make them put you in deeper emotional pain, and it will leave you more worse off than how you were feeling before. Fighting in general has never been a solution to make someone understand, to make someone get on your side. We've heard enough war stories from our history, right, to understand that wars and fights just lead to nothing. The second one is trying to change them. Look, they've had a certain perspective for over 40 years or something. Do you understand what those many years are? And you trying to expect a 180-degree shift just because you have a passion that resonates deeply almost never happens. The third is not showing enough maturity. अगर आपके पास एक ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड है जहां पे आप बचपन में यू पिक्ड अप अ लॉट ऑफ डिफरेंट इंटरेस्ट्स एंड उसके बाद अगर आपको बोर होने लग जाता था तो आपने छोड़ दिया, चाहे म्यूजिक क्लास, यू वांटेड टू बिकम अ सिंगर एट अ पॉइंट बट यू लेफ्ट इट, देन यू टुक अप लाइक डांसिंग क्लासेस एंड यू लेफ्ट इट, देन यू सेड मुझे बास्केटबॉल स्टार बनना है एंड यू लेफ्ट इट. दैट जस्ट makes them feel कि आप अभी भी are not capable of sticking to one decision. And let's face it, in real life, you cannot be doing inky, pinky, ponky and playing around with your life unless you are that privileged. And honestly, if you are that privileged, you wouldn't be watching this video because your parents probably would be like, oh, beta, you want to like start a bakery in New York? Here's some funding. Go ahead. Go live your dreams. And you probably wouldn't be here. So let's just try to understand that कि आपको maturity दिखानी पड़ेगी. So even tiny things that you do in a daily life, if you said कि हाँ मैं बर्तन धो दूंगी मम्मा till you come back and you don't do it, that shows a lack of responsibility. And it all tracks back जब आप actually बड़ी चीजों के बारे में बात करते हो, their head is filled with the little things and they're like ये छोटी छोटी चीजें जो बोलती है ये नहीं करती है यार, क्या पता this could also be just one of the things that she's got a whim of. It's just a phase and later on it'll fizzle out. Why do we put our money and energy and time into this? The next chapter is mindset shifts. Here are a few things that you need to bring as a mindset shift in your mind before you even plan on trying to convince them. The first one, and which is the hardest to do, is to humanize them. There is this beautiful quote that is actually a dialogue that Shah Rukh Khan says in Dear Zindagi when he is being a therapist to Alia, right? He goes on to say कि माँ बाप को ना वो जो ऊपर वाला दर्जा आप देते हो, you put them on a pedestal by saying that they are parents, they are everything, they should know what to do, they know what's right. उस pedestal से उनको थोड़ा नीचे उतारो. And when you do that and you see them for the human beings that they are, you will find a sense of vulnerability in them. You will try to see that they are also finding their way. They are just as human as you are. It's just that they're older and have a little more experience on their belt. You will stop resenting them and you will stop feeling like they are this big wall or a barrier to your dreams that you're just feeling, like you're stuck in this, but you'll actually try to see them eye to eye. Key action that you should be doing is to acknowledge their fears in conversations. For example, if they say अरे सपने वगैरह तो ठीक है but then पैसे का क्या, and then you go ahead to say अरे but पैसे थोड़ी ना देखते हैं, सपने नहीं देखूंगी तो मैं खुश कैसे रहूंगी, you completely dismissed what they asked. Rather than that, you tackle it by saying कि हाँ you're right, I have made this plan to earn on the side. Secondly, for example, if they say, "Arey, but what about the safety of yours? हम नहीं जानते कि वो मुंबई कैसी city है, and you'll be all alone. How are you going to take care of yourself?" Rather than saying कि अरे I'm a big independent woman, मुझ पे भरोसा नहीं है क्या, and just like getting very defensive, you go on to say, correct, safety concerns तो हैं, and here is the plan that I'm going to do to make sure that I'm safe. Here are the numbers that you can call in case you're feeling anything. I'm going to make sure that I call you like once or twice a day and keep you updated on where I am. Always acknowledge. The second is detailed planning. अपना माइंड ना इस चीज से हटाओ कि आप बस चाहते हो कि पेरेंट्स किसी तरह मान जाए, मैं रो धो के मैं खाऊंगी नहीं, मैं अपने आप को बंद कर दूंगी. नो, यू आर गोइंग टू कम अप विद अ डिटेल्ड प्लान. यू आर गोइंग टू डू योर रिसर्च ऑन द इंडस्ट्री दैट यू वांट टू गेट इनटू. यू आर सो लकी दैट you are born in the era of internet and everything is a click away. You've got people you can talk to, you've got so many videos that you can watch to understand better. Make a detailed plan A and make another plan B and present it to them like you would present it to somebody you're giving a pitch to. Everything detailed, day, timeline, what are you going to do, how long are you going to do it, how much are you expecting as a return for it, what are the things that can probably go wrong. Make that plan across. Do you know how much more safer and how much more confident they will feel in you? Next is believing in your dream. This is a mindset shift because we all know, right, कि अगर पौधों को भी बहुत बार आप चिल्लाओगे, उसको कस करोगे, उसको बोलोगे तुम किसी लायक के नहीं हो, उसको ना करोगे, वो पौधा भी मुरझा जाता है. And we as human beings also will take a brunt of our parents constantly saying no to us because human beings are sensitive creatures and we do, especially when our dreams, something that our hearts are connected to, is declined. It's very normal to feel like yaar ye dream chhod hi dete hain yaar, why, it's just causing so much struggle and effort, I might as well just follow a regular path, right? I don't want you to do that. Please You have to keep the passion within you burning and have patience. Just because a friend of yours became a model at the age of 18 doesn't mean you won't get that chance at the age of 23. We are so used to instant gratification, by which it means कि जो भी चाहिए अभी चाहिए. टेक्स्ट अभी भेजा है, 5 मिनट में रिस्पॉन्स नहीं आया तो दैट पर्सन इज नो लॉन्गर योर फ्रेंड. आपको कुछ चाहिए इंस्टेंटली स्विगी पे मिल जाता है, आपको कुछ भी देखना है इंस्टेंटली देख लेते हो. You get it because of which you're so used to thinking that your dreams should come in a jiffy or else they are not valid. Have patience. The next mindset shift is to understand their priorities. This I feel like as Indian kids we do this, right? जहाँ पे we understand कि उनकी priorities mostly होती हैं education, mostly होता है finances, mostly होता है job, shelter, right? Because we just come from that sort of a community. And I think just understanding that by thinking कि मेरे सोच समझ क्यों नहीं रहे हैं इसके बारे में, पहले समझो कि उनके लिए important ये चीजें हैं. As much as these things are important to you, priorities जब आप समझते हो ना, then you can find a common ground. If you are still here watching this, thank you. I want you to comment chasing dreams in the comment section so I know that you are listening and you are ready to move on to the next chapter. The meaty chapter is here, your helpful tactics to convince your parents. The first one, which is going to sound super basic, is to communicate effectively. So there is this beautiful scene in Three Idiots where Madhavan, who is playing one of the college kids, goes up to his father to convince him that he doesn't want to take engineering, but instead he wants to do photography. He wants to be a wildlife photographer. It's a very famous scene, right? जहाँ पे वो रणछोड़ दास को बोलता है कि अब्बा नहीं मानेंगे. And it's a beautiful scene, but of course it's also a movie, right? जहाँ पे उसके पापा 3-4 मिनट में मान लेते हैं कि ठीक है, instead of going for placement, तुमको मैं एक कैमरा लाके दिला दूंगा instead of a laptop. But life is not a movie and it just takes longer convincing, obviously. But what you can learn from it is how to convincing and like politely convince them basically to get your point across. I have linked that in the description just to refresh your memory. Go watch it. But another pro tip that I want to give you is to catch them at the right time. I think good timing makes everything better. So just find the right time in the house, not right after they come from office, but probably over a weekend, and just be smart about this. The next step is to showcase responsibility. If you are a student or if you are in a space where your responsibility is defined by probably a career, probably scoring well in your exams, do that. You have to be able to show them that I am able to keep my main act intact while I pursue my passion. And you can always leverage good marks to be able to say, "Arey, but na marks अच्छे तो ला रही हूँ. Please, can I also do this now? Because you can see that I'm doing this well, and I will continue to find a way to do this well." The next tactic is to use role models. I have actually made a 9 recommended book video. You have to go watch it. Wahan pe I've also spoken about Priyanka Chopra's book, right? That's unfinished. Probably, for example, you take Priyanka Chopra for an example and say, "Ye dekho, she got where she is today." And hum sab bolte, "Oh my God, she's making Indians so proud." But it started because her parents were supportive of her, because she was able to chase her dreams and had someone to fall back upon when it didn't work out for her to try again. And sometimes using role models to say कि वो कर सकती थी, because Indian parents होते हैं थोड़े ना शर्मा जी की बेटी types. So you can be like, if this could be a Sharma ji ki beti, why don't you take inspiration from this person's parents, and then maybe one day I will be in her place writing the book thanking my parents. The next step is to involve them in your journey, by which I mean ki every time you do win a certain something, you go ahead and you tell them, "Hey, you know what? I got this. I won this." Rather than thinking like, what do they know about this? Unko kya hi farak padega? This is just a sash in their head. You go ahead and make a big deal about it. They'll see how happy you are and probably chime in. The next is financial transparency. I cannot believe how sad the state of our country is when it comes to discussing finances in your family. Please go watch this video where I've said how to become financially independent, and just go ahead and give them a proper planning ki kitna paisa lagega for what reasons. I have also made a video on how much money it cost me to participate in Femina Miss India. Go watch that as well. And yeah, in the end, you just tell them ki this is how much I need, this is how much I have saved, this is how much I need from you, this is how much I can probably repay you. Consider it a loan, papa/mama, and give it to me, and once I start earning, I will give you back the money so that you have the money for my little brother, little sister. You know how they think that way. But I mean, this is just my opinion, honestly, but I just feel like, if your parents can save lakhs together, close to 1 crore, to spend on a 2-day wedding of yours, I just feel like you would be asking for literally 5% of it to be able to chase your dreams. And it's such an unfortunate mindset where they are unwilling to help you in your dreams, but they are willing to spend on a 2-day party. But I'm hoping that that changes someday. But until then, please get your financial plan right. Now let's bring out our two favorite girls. The first one is Riva, and let's learn a little from Riva's mistake, okay? So what Riva does is she's gotten ready for her audition and she's about to leave. Where her dad is just looking at the paper and looks up at her and he's like, "Where are you going?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm going to an audition. Why do you need to know everything?" And then he says, "Who said you could go?" Because he's completely caught out of the blue. And she just is like, "Come on, agar main aapko bolti to aap obviously na bolte, so I'm not asking for your permission anymore. I'm just leaving." And before her dad starts to like grumble and she just leaves, she slams the door. What happens is because she left in such a bad mood, she's obviously distracted, she's not able to compartmentalize her thoughts, she doesn't do well in the audition, and she has this constant fear कि अब घर वापस जाना पड़ेगा, and it's not going to be a good place, right? Because she just left halfway. And when she comes back home, obviously her dad is angrier, the tension in the house is much worse, and she gets grounded, and she's strictly told that she's not allowed to go for the next round, even if she gets selected. She just made matters much worse for her. And here's another thoughtful approach that Vanya takes. Vanya is like got a pen and her paper in her hand, and she's like, "Okay, my dad always worries about safety and finances, so I hope this will help." And she goes in and she says, "Hi, do you want some ginger tea? I was just making some." And dad's like, "Okay, Banado." She serves him tea, she sits with him, and then she takes out the pen and paper. She says, "So there is this audition that is coming up next week, and I have been practicing a lot on my own, and I really want to try this out." And before the dad starts to say, "What the hell is this?" she goes on to then say, "But I also have a backup plan. Ye karne ke baad bhi, if I get all the way, achhi baat hai. If it doesn't work out also, I'm obviously have an internship. I'm just going to make sure I get a job eventually, etc., etc." Just saying the same things, making him assured कि the actual main plan of life is not getting completely shifted. आगे हो भी जाता है तो चलता है, but you have to give them confidence, right? And then he says, "अरे, but how are you going to pay for all of this?" And then Manya says कि "अरे पापा, I have saved some from my internship, but I was really hoping कि आप मुझे थोड़ा मदद कर सको, because that's not enough, and I promise I'll make you proud." She also has like a ton of inspirational people that she's taken screenshots of. She's like, "ये देखो पापा, she's also done this, this person's also done this, so I just hope कि आप मुझे भी chance दो. I really feel like it's gut feeling है कि I'll be able to make it." And then he, in a good chance, says, "Okay, let's give it a shot, but no slacking on your studies, huh?" She's like, "Paka papa," and they hug each other. So you see, now when she goes to the auditions, she's not completely lost. She's not kept people in the dark, and she has a much better chance at performing well and doing better for her. Now we come to chapter 5, hard pills to swallow. Okay, now let's get a little real. You might try all of the things I have mentioned. You do not get to say that you did not get the validation you needed from your parents without trying all of the things I have told you in the chapters before. But let's say you tried all of them out, and some parents are just toxic. Okay, there I said it. Just because they're parents, of course, you respect them for their age, but in the end, let's also be honest to understand that a lot of people are unfit to be parents. So if you are stuck with toxic parents, here are some of the tips that might help. The first one, and the most difficult one, is setting boundaries. In a world of people pleasers, we don't even know how to set boundaries with our friends in our careers. So it's really hard to set boundaries in your family. But I'm telling you, the sooner you learn it, the better it is. I can make a whole different videos on how to set boundaries. But in a short span, what I can just say is just telling them that, okay, you respect what they think, but that is not going to define the decisions that you are going to make. You have to remind yourself that you want their support, but you don't need it. The second tip is to have an exit plan C. Super important, especially if you live with toxic parents, because sometimes to save a relationship, you have to leave a relationship. And I just mean physically, at least. I know a lot of people whose relationships have gotten better with their parents once they are no longer living with them. Yes, that involves finance. Yes, that involves having a very heavy heart, but telling yourself that you need to prioritize yourself. You cannot live your entire life based on what they want out of you. The next tip is white lies. When I was preparing for my pageant training and I used to be walking in sky high heels, we were dead in the middle of the pandemic. Okay, it was COVID-19, 2021, July. And if you remember, everybody would be working in the same space, and my dad would see me going back and forth in those heels. And every time he'd ask me, like, "Kya chal raha hai online? What is she doing?" I would just say, "Oh, it's like a personality development course, or, this is just grooming, nothing else." I did not even accidentally mention pageants. In fact, I even paid for that course with my first month's salary. Like, most of it went in it. But yeah, I just managed. So yeah, guys, white lies helps. The next is finding alternative mentors. Of course, we expect our parents to mentor us through situations and through life, right? But if you unfortunately don't have that sort of support, you find alternative mentors. There are so many people on the internet who you think are trustworthy. You can always reach out to them and you can ask them for the right guidance, for the right advice. People who've been there, done that, know more than you, and find your way through them. Chapter 6, we come to my story. If you have reached so far and you're watching this, I appreciate you. Well, in a nutshell, did my parents support me? No. Despite me showing the interest of being in front of camera, despite participating in fashion shows in my school or college, despite making my brother take hundreds of pictures in those little digital cameras that would come, um, it just never made them tilt their scales in my favor. Despite being like a responsible elder daughter, despite scoring well, doing well, being an overall academically oriented as well as good in co-curricular sort of a child, nothing really changed for me, which is why I participated in Miss India when I was 23 and not when I was 18, even though the interest was always there. I started this video by telling you that I watched a video of Gukesh hugging his dad, and that's where this idea came from. But honestly, I saw this video early in the morning and I had tears in my eyes. Like, I bawled because I feel like, although I understand where they came from now, as well as I have no regrets for having to fight for my way through for my dreams, I just still feel bad for like the little girl, you know, the lake in her 18, 19, completely lost, having dreams that did not match her reality and just having no support whatsoever. And it's not like I didn't try all of those steps. Like, of course, I didn't have like the planning idea, the way I did tell you that you should be making a plan to explain to them and doing your research about the industry. I just did not have that much access to the internet, and nor did the internet have that much information about these industries as much as they do now. So that was definitely like a black spot that I just could not convince myself, let alone convince my parents, that this would be something I could pursue. But over and above that, I did actually communicate a lot. I think when I was 17, two of my friends, like very close, we were a group of 4 girls, and two of them had participated in this mega model hunt in Bangalore, and one of them had even won some title. And she was basically doing Colombo Fashion Weeks and all of that, and that really like sparked interest in me as well. But that was a hard no. Even though I had the contacts, had the right people, all they had to do was support me and like take me to auditions, or not even do that, just let me be. But that was a hard no. I remember when I was like 19, I even got shortlisted for a music video. It was called Never Seen That Girl Before, and they were looking for new faces. And I had one of those screen tests to get to after getting shortlisted. And my mom said, no, absolutely not. I was made to sit at home, not told कि तुम college भी नहीं जाओगी, because if you go there, then we don't have control over where else you will go. So you will not leave. So yeah, I just did not. I could not answer the calls. My phone was taken away. There was active effort put into not getting me into that industry because it was just deemed bad. And the only thing I want you to remember is that, see, we don't have a lot of control over how our parents are with us. There are some who soften halfway through, like my mom did. She saw the work I was putting in and the effort it takes, and she just saw also the applaud that the relatives would give in by saying that, oh my God, look at her choosing a path unknown. And you must be really lucky to have a daughter who's just so brave and is willing to put her feet in puddles that people are unaware of. And I think somewhere along the line, she realized that, you know, she can't stop me, so she can support me. But that was never the case in the other half. It still hasn't been the case. But now I feel like I'm just old enough to not really care too much because I've had that share of struggle and turmoil and trouble. So I hope this video helped you. And the only thing I want you to remember is to really, really believe in the power of your dreams, because not everybody is dreamers. Everybody are doers. They might see 3 different things and be like, I want to do this and this and this. But जो dream होती है ना, जो अंदर से वो बचपन से आती है, where from a young age when other kids are probably just trying to figure out how to pass in an exam, you have thought process that's completely different. You need to honor that. And I truly, truly believe that. So I hope all of this helps you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you can show this to your parents if you think they're open-minded enough. Just like send it to them by saying, oh, you know, like what's up forward? I don't know how that happened. And I hope this kind of makes them see things in a different light. But over and above, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next video.